Can you believe it's already been a year since Toyota reintroduced the Crown back into the United States for the first time in about 50 years? And they did it in an elevated sedan that looks like a liftback, but it's actually not. Anyways, the styling aside, which is starting to grow on me, strangely more and more, especially in the non-two-tone version like we see here. We are getting updates, some updates, I should say, for 2024 model year, as well as changes in pricing. Let's get into it. Guys, make sure you subscribe. I'm heading to Japan in less than 2 weeks to show you guys the entire Toyota booth. So all the new concepts coming out, also the whole Crown lineup from the Crown Sport, Crown Sedan, Crown Estate, and this Crown crossover is what they call this. They actually call this the crossover in Japan. In the United States, they call it a sedan. It's a mess of naming because no one really knows what it is. Make sure you subscribe. Heading to Japan. I'll give you guys tons of updates on Toyota, Lexus, and all the other Japanese car brands. So they say interior updates across the XLE Limited and Platinum grades. The Crown's interior received updates to soft touch materials and additional warm steel colored accents across XLE, Limited, and Platinum grades. As far as I can tell, that is the only change on the interior. And as far as I know, these pictures are probably all the 2023 model year. So until I review the 2024 model year, I won't really be able to tell you what these differences are. Make sure to check out my review on the 2023. Really liked it. It is Lexus money though. It does provide almost a Lexus experience. Just check out my review. So let's get into the pricing here at the bottom. Actually, we'll just go to the builder. So the XLE and the Limited have only gone up $100. Bravo, Toyota. So many manufacturers charging $1,500 or $1,500, $2,000 more for entry at level trims. Guys, this is beating inflation at this point for the Crown. Now the Platinum's gone up a little bit more. I think, $52,350. Now it's 50. Wait, did it go down? No, okay, it went up in price. That was going crazy. It went up about $700 in price, which is not bad to get that full fat 340 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. I was getting about 30 miles per gallon in the Platinum grade as well. All right, so let's see if we can actually see if there's get an idea of the interior changes with the builder. Not seeing anything different here. My favorite Crowns here are not going to be the Hybrid Max and spending $53,000. It is the $40,000 XLE, and you can find some actually on discount right now, the 2023 models that is, and you can get them under $40,000. To me, that is an absolute steal. Also, the Limited is a great buy as well. I just don't think the Platinum's worth almost $8,000 more money to get worse fuel economy and more performance. And yes, you get other things as well in the Platinum, but you can get those things in the Limited too. So if we build off the Limited, there is, for example, the Advanced Tech Package, which gives you the bigger wheels, which rides surprisingly well with 21-inch wheels. It gives you digital key. It gives you the 360 camera. So that is a package I think it's worth the money, but I don't necessarily need it. And I'm going to put this spreadsheet down below because I've stumbled upon this on Reddit, and this is the best way to find Toyota and Lexus models as well as Hyundai models because they're on this spreadsheet as well. So you can see how many Crowns are currently in the United States. In the Limited, you can see most of them are Limited. Very few are Platinum. So I would say maybe a fifth. Maybe less than a fifth are the Platinum model, where the majority are the standard 2.5 liter all-wheel drive setup with about 236 horsepower, if I remember right. After looking through this, there's actually none allocated for this. These are all allocations, mind you, because this spreadsheet has already moved on over to the 2024 model year for the Crown. So there are actually none at this point allocated for the state of Florida, which is mind-blowing because we sell so many cars in this state. Check this out. Over at cars.com, that is going to pull up the 2023 models. There are a ton in my area. I think a ton for such a niche vehicle. 169 models within 150 miles of me. And you can see, let's see if we can get some lowest price to see if we can get some XLEs. All right, so XLE, I did see some earlier, but they must have got snapped up because I did see some below $40,000. But look at this. This Limited gets a price drop. That's a great deal, $42,000. Remember, The limited starts at $45,000. So that is a great deal. $42,000 for this limited. I like the red. I'm not going to lie. I like that red. This silver color is pretty tasty as well. So that is a great deal on the new Crown. If you can get a limited for the low 40s, that is where your money should be going. What about are there any deals on platinum grade? I'll just put automatic in here because the platinum has a 6-speed auto instead of an eCVT. All right, so we're seeing some at $50,000, which is a big price drop. We see a platinum, it's that copper color, but unfortunately the copper in America only comes two-tone, which is a travesty in my opinion. It just hurts me down deep inside because I love that copper color. All right, so 51,000. What does it start at? 53,000 it starts. So if you can get these guys at around $50,000, that's a great deal as well. I wouldn't want to spend much more than $50,000 on the Crown because that's a Lexus ES money. But it does have better powertrain, hybrid powertrains, I should say, than the Lexus ES currently has. All right, guys, around the corner is going to be the reveal, I believe, of the Crown Sport here in North America. I think they're going to do it at the LA Auto Show. That's just a hunch. I have nothing to really base it on. And I think this vehicle would hit the market where the market is strong right now, which is crossovers. And the Crown is not really a sedan or a crossover, which alienates a lot of potential buyers, in my opinion. The design that looks like a Ferrari Purosangue, it's gorgeous, and I'm hearing that it is more fun to drive from the people who have driven it in Japan, and we potentially could see a higher powertrain outputs and plug-in hybrid powertrains coming from this Crown Sport. So I felt like sharing this. Maybe I get a little bit more information on this Crown at the Japan Mobility Show because they're going to have a full-blown Crown lineup on display there. Cannot wait. And fingers crossed this comes to America. I'll see you guys down below. If you had your choice between the Crown that we currently have, the lifted sedan with limited headroom, that's one of my biggest gripes with it, is a limited headroom, or would you want this? Oh my gosh, look at the yellow. I know we wouldn't get the yellow on this because Toyota in North America, they're like, no. You don't get yellow on the Prius. You're not going to get it on a Crown. But yeah, this copper color. Oh, look at that. Anyways, I'm getting really excited for the Crown Sport. I'll see you guys down below on which Crown model you would like to have in your garage here in North America. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Can't wait to share more from Japan in just a couple weeks. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and peace out.